Hello everybody, my name's Fun, and I welcome you back to the next Super Smash Bros. Discussion video. And this video footage I'm going to be using on my PS4 is Doom Eternal, and the topic today is M-rated representation in Smash Bros. What do we currently have, what to expect from the future, and like, could we expect more, and does more deserve to get in, or so on and so forth, or what series do they pick, and so on and so forth. And just talking about the general concept of M-rated franchise characters making it into Smash Bros. Now, as of now, in the Smash Bros. Franchise, we only have 3 M-rated characters as far as I can remember. I think only 3. And that's Snake from Metal Gear Solid, Bayonetta from Bayonetta, and Joker from the Persona franchise. That's it. That's all. Easily see about those 3 characters that they all have in common is they're all Eastern based, they're all Japanese based M-rated characters. None of them are Western based. None of them are like your typical, like what I'm playing now, Doom or Grand Theft Auto or Saints Row or like a Skyrim slash, Elder Scrolls or stuff like that. They're all Eastern based, Japanese-based Western characters. And in the realm of Smash Bros. Discussions, and I've been on the Smash Bros. Discussion, part of the internet since Brawl, well, mostly Spore, but I was on for Brawl for a little while there. One thing I've come, no matter it was Facebook, YouTube, IGN, the Smash boards, Twitter, whatever the heck else, one thing that a lot of Smash Bros. Fans seem to almost talk about, mention when they talk about, what characters to speculate for Smash Bros., what characters make sense for Smash Bros., to put that in quotations, because that has changed a lot, is they always talk about, like, well, only certain characters are ever going to make it into Smash Bros., because, it's a game for everybody, and you can't have any character that's super gory and mature and M-rated, because it just doesn't fit the realm of Smash Bros. And what's the point of representing the characters if you can't, represent them properly without censoring them to high hell? I don't know. Stuff like that. So it's like they talk about, like, well, like, those characters don't fit. Those characters don't fit the world of Smash Brothers because they don't really, like, first off, they haven't been in here. Oh, jeez. Because they don't fit the realm of Smash Brothers, and they haven't happened before, and those characters aren't really popular in Japan, or so on and so forth. But it's like, it all depends on that. But like I said, this video is mostly about M-rated characters in general, but kind of represent like the Western-based ones too, which we have not seen. We've seen Western-based characters in Smash Brothers, such as Banjo-Kazooie, Steve from Minecraft, and then the likes of Diddy Kong and King K. Rool were both made by Rare back in the day for the Donkey Kong Country franchise. It's a Japanese franchise, but it's made by a Western-based company, so they're technically Western-based characters, even though they were created for a Japanese franchise and owned by the Japanese company that franchise is by. So they are still owned by Nintendo, but they were made by Rare. In terms of Japanese characters, in terms of the mature characters, we got the M-rated characters. It's only Japanese franchises so far. But a lot of things people came to complain about or mention when it comes to M-rated representation in Smash Brothers, it's like, well, the characters don't really fit it, or or they don't really fit into the Smash Brothers type of setting, or like they don't go with the aesthetic or the audience for the game, or so on and so forth. But it's like, even then, it's like we haven't seen like various quotations broken in terms of Smash Brothers since its inception. The game used to be just Nintendo-based characters, and now we have, Now we have like Japanese. No, now we have like third-party characters. Like it started with Sonic the Hedgehog and Snake, and then that turned into Ryu and Mega Man and Bayonetta and Cloud, and Steve from Minecraft and Terry Bogard and Hero from Dragon Quest and all these other characters. We've seen certain franchises not represented and then represented. We've seen characters mentioned that they didn't make sense for Smash Bros. Or didn't fit in for a certain reason, like Ridley. Ridley got in. Certain things were kind of assumed to be only, like they were assumed to be a reason for why certain types of characters or certain characters in general wouldn't get in, and then they got in. So really, Sakurai changes his mind all the damn time. Sakurai isn't like, there's something he said in a previous game that he'll say and it doesn't fit for like this newer games. He might change his mind over time. So it's like stuff changes at all times. And also, since Smash has become more of a franchise to celebrate gaming as a whole, a lot of the main game franchises are M-rated. Whether they're Japanese based or Western based is an entirely different story. So to exclude characters from Japanese or Western-based M-rated franchises because they are M-rated, and that's such a rare feat in the world of Smash Brothers, is kind of a little unfair. And also, it excludes so many greats. Like, say, for example, I'm playing Doom right now. Doomslayer it's one of the most iconic, first-person shooter franchises of all time. It's one of the franchises that started the FPS genre. One of the most iconic gaming franchises to come out of the 90s. Are you telling me just because it's M-rated, just because of what, like the little bit of censorship that will be needed, and even then, a little bit of censorship won't hurt it that much. You can't have Doomslayer, Doomguy, and Smash Brothers. Like, the music could easily be epic for Smash. The moveset potential for Doomslayer and Doomguy could be epic. The stage potential, like the spirits and everything, or trophies in the future or something. Like it has its marker in the world of gaming. So again, he's one of the most heavily requested characters that get into Smash Brothers 2. And like a bunch of rumors even mention him, and even then it's like, oh well, no, he's too M-rated. You can't really censor that game. There's too much blood and guts. But at the same time, like, you can probably go my boy like the classic Doom. Like, it was mature and gory, but it wasn't this mature and gory. So you could base maybe Doomslayer, Doomguy more off the original games and not these ones, which somewhat censor it a little bit to the point where then you just get rid of blood and be fine. Yeah, that's not Doom, but it's like Doom is just about the epic violence of Doomslayer going around hell and killing off demons and being all epic and badass and whatnot. You don't really need all the blood and guts to go with it. Is that part of the package? Yes, that's what makes Doom Doom, and probably John Romero would even probably freaking say that. John Romero and all that would probably say that's what made Doom Doom, and it's like, it's the goriness of it on top of the epicness and the music and all that stuff. But at the same time, as a whole, I would say Doom deserves it. But then in terms of other M-rated franchises, are you going to deny, like, freaking, like, what are M-rated franchises? Like, Devil May Cry is an M-rated franchise. Are you going to deny, Dante making it into Smash Brothers? Are you going to deny, like a bunch of other characters? Like, there's a ton of most super iconic Japanese and Western-based franchises that are M-rated. And I think the few we've gotten so far is just that. It's just like, it's a starting point, but over time we'll get more and more and more. Now, is that what is it? Are we going to see a crap ton of them in Smash Bros? No, I'm not expecting to see M-rated characters take over Smash Bros. And there being like more than half the roster or anything. But I'm just expecting at least a couple every now and then, every season stuff, because there's key iconic characters that people want. People want, people want a bunch of these M-rated characters in Smash Bros. One day we might even see a Grand Theft Auto character in Smash Bros. The Doom guy from Doom's, that. We see freaking like a Demon Souls, which is technically M-rated. A bunch of gore. Mortal Kombat is one of the most iconic fighting games of all time. And it's to see it like pretty much probably represented right alongside Street Fighter, which was its main rival in the 90s, would be epic. There's a bunch of M-rated characters I would easily see making sense for Smash Bros. Regardless of what people say or not. Oh, it's too gory and too. Oh, you couldn't. It won't be the same if you censor the characters. That's the whole point of what these characters are. But then at the same time, not all M-rated franchises are gory blood or gory M-rated. Like Doom Guy in like Mortal Kombat, Doom in Mortal Kombat may be M-rated bloody gory fests, but I wouldn't. But something like Dead or Alive isn't like a bloody gory fest. It's just the sex of it. That's basically what makes that M-rated. The sexy ladies and stuff, like the storyline and whatnot. And it's like what makes a game franchise M-rated varies from game to game, company to company, and region to region. Like how the Japanese do their M-rated games are different than how we over here in the West do our M-rated games. But at the same time, they're all still M-rated games. Some of them are still very iconic, very well-deserved franchises that deserve to be in Smash Brothers. Because it's about the whole point of Smash Bros. Is representing the icons of gaming, both new and old, new and old, young and old, big and small, like various styles of gaming, and sometimes that is an M-rated franchise. And I think the negative stigma on M-rated franchises making it into Smash Brothers is stupid, because it's like you're holding back franchises that both people want and would fit easily in with the theme of big icons, big and small, making it into Smash Brothers. Because not all gaming is E-rated, is T-rated. There's M-rated franchises, and some of them are big iconic franchises. So I think in terms of M-rated characters in Smash Brothers, yes, we should see more. Now, should we see a crap ton more? Probably not, because it's still like a very for everyone style of game, and not all M-rated characters, mind you, fit into the realm of Smash Bros. Whether or not because there's maybe they don't fit the theme of being as iconic, or maybe I could say there's certain ones that might not be as censorable as Doom can be censored, Mortal Kombat can be censored, and you can still have like Sub-Zero or Scorpion raiding Johnny Cage, Doom Guy looking pretty cool. You can still represent Demon Souls pretty cool. You can still represent all these franchises just fine if you censor them a little bit. Now there's certain ones, like I said, that you can't. So maybe just make them spirits and stuff like that, or music, or assist trophies, and then you can have the ones that can get like the characters, and then that can be at least censored a little bit. Because yes, I mean that's obviously going to happen. They censored Snake a little bit, they censored Bayonetta a little bit, they censored Joker a little bit, but those franchises also weren't gory goddamn best M-rated games that you didn't have to censor them like crazy. Like you could, and they were fine for the most part. But then there's other franchises that need it, and so on and so forth. So it's like in Smash Bros. I'm one for getting the ones in there that deserve it, and not just not allowing characters because they are M-rated for certain M-rated franchises. Now, not all of them, mind you. Not Assassin's Creed, Doom, Mortal Kombat, Demon Souls / Dark Souls. Oh, No More Heroes. Resident Evil, franchises like that all deserve at some point in time to get in Smash Bros. Whether a character, assist trophies, spirits, music, stages, whatever the heck else, they all deserve something, because they're all icons of gaming. They're all have their moments in history in gaming, whether they're Japanese or Western-based M-rated franchises, young and old, new and whatever. But that's also because that franchise doesn't really warrant a character, because it's not very action-y, fighting kind of franchise. But all M-rated franchises pretty much deserve a chance. Some deserve it more than others, but at the same time, I'm all for it. Some overdo it because I think that there's the point. There's I'm not saying don't overdo it as in the franchise don't deserve it, but don't overdo it as in certain ones might deserve it more, certain ones might deserve it less, but they all kind of warrant it in some way, shape. And that's about it, really. I'm just saying, I think it's a case-by-case basis off the franchise, whatever they are, and if you can get away with doing them exactly as they're intended, or if you have to censor up a little bit, and even if you have to censor up a little bit, like certain franchises don't have to be censored to high hell to make them in to get into Smash Brothers. So my point going is, in terms of Western-based, M-rated franchises in Smash Brothers, I'm all for it. If they're long-time iconic franchises or franchises that all are just super popular and warranted, and fans demand the characters to get in, at some point they probably should be. Whether characters or not is a wholly different story, but they're represented in Smash Bros., a game franchise that collabs anything and all big in gaming, I would say yes. Maybe don't overdo it to the point where, because it's obviously that they're not going to overtake the franchise, overtake the representations. We're still going to get E and T rated characters from other Japanese and Western-based franchises and companies and whatnot. But it's like, tomato, I just would say, yes, it deserves more, and I think people that say that they don't have a place in Smash Brothers, they're too M-rated, you can't censor the sex, you can't censor the clothes, you can't censor the violence, you can't censor this, you can't censor that, because of all that M-rated stuff in them, they won't fit in with the likes of Mario and Zelda, and, Fire Emblem, and Pokemon, and Street Fighter, and Final Fantasy, and frickin' Minecraft and all that. I think some fans in the discussion, it's basically more or less like, I don't want those characters, so I'm going to come up with these rules for why they don't make sense, when Sakurai doesn't even follow half the rules that the fans go by. And I do think, yes, have a little bit more M-rated representation. What? So yes, I'm going to say that comment section what you guys think. Do you guys want to see more Smash Bros? Do you think there's certain M-rated franchises that deserve to be in Smash Bros? And if you think so, put in the comment section down below. We can discuss it there. My name is Knife is Fun. Peace. Please subscribe if you want to. Have a lovely day. And I'll see you all later in the next video. Bye everyone.